Hi Gemini, what is good? This is the Gemini with your November reading. I am here. Oh gosh. This is my clear quartz that I like to have during my readings for clarity. Okay, so we're going to dive right into it. These are going to be really short videos. It is Scorpio season. Happy Scorpio season. Happy birthday to all my Scorpio people. Maybe some cross watchers in here. So yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna start doing my readings like adding numerology to them. Like based on whatever the numerology for the month is how many number cards I'm gonna pull. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see how that goes. I believe this month is a 4-month vibration, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull 4 cards. Again, I am using my Wild Unknown Tarot deck and my Animal Messages Oracle card. Excuse me. I just had some food, some bomb food that my mommy made, and I was getting the theme of like hungry for us this season. I feel like we're very hungry. And I also feel like the word humble just came to my mind. I also feel like we're very humble and like maybe a bit of modest, For whatever reason, I'm feeling that way. As you guys know, I am a Gemini sun, so I really resonate with your energy. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 4 cards. Spirit, what do we as Geminis need to know for this November? What is it that we need to know that is very important for us? 4 cards. I'm going to do 4 cards and then I'm going to pull an oracle card. Okay, first card out is Death. Boom, right into that Scorpio energy. The Death card is represented by Scorpio, so welcome. You guys are still getting acclimated to the vibrations, so am I. Scorpio is a fixed energy. Second card out, 4 of Wands. Scorpio is a fixed energy. So we're working a lot with all of these things that are like stable in a sense. I would describe fixed energy as not easily changeable or to be swayed. Third card out, Son of Wands, Knight of Wands in traditional tarot. So yeah, we're working with this very like fixed, like I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it my way. Which is not a bad energy to be working with. Like, I feel like it's like stapling something or like staking your claim, like, boom, this is mine, Okay. Last card out, 5 of Cups. Underneath the deck, the World. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and pull an animal card while I'm at it. So yeah, we're working with this very fixed energy right in this season. Scorpios and Geminis have this very interesting relationship, I feel. Animal message, B. So yeah, Scorpios have and Geminis have this very interesting relationship. So you'll be noticing a lot of your relationship, like how your relationships with Scorpios are in your life, play out in this season. Speaking of that, you guys know that I'm a Gemini sun and my partner B is a Scorpio sun. So, we tend to work together very well, how our energies play off of each other. Gemini, as you know, is mutable. or maybe you don't know. But Gemini is a mutable sign, so we're more of like going with the flow. So you have air energy, which is air is everywhere. You know, you need it for fire, you need it for water, you need it for earth. So like people can't get away from us air signs. I'm sorry. Not sorry. But yeah, air is mutable. You know, I mean, Gemini is a mutable air sign, whereas Scorpio is fixed water. So it's like still water and interacting with mutable air. So that makes for a very good balance, in my opinion. I feel like we're able to bounce off of each other in this really deep but light-hearted way. Like Geminis keep Scorpios lighthearted, and Scorpios keep Gemini going into the depths, you know, of things and taking things going deeper with what they have, you know. So I feel like this season we're going deeper, you know, we're going harder, we're going, like I said, we're hungry for more like purpose, more drive, more action, you know, we're more stability, more love, more all of these things of more and going deeper with that, not just more but the depth of things we're going deeper with. So first card out, Death card. Death card is about transformation. Like I said, it's the Scorpio energy, so it's about transformation, rebirth, rising from the depths and going all the way to the heights of the heights. So we are that this season. We are coming alive. We are very in touch, I feel like, with that rebirth and death cycle. Things that we are done with and we're ready to let go of, we're letting go of. We're a very easygoing sign. We're letting go of that which does not serve us. We're not holding on to these lower vibrational energies and asking why this is happening anymore. We're just getting straight to the point. Okay, this is not working. This is not fitting. Okay, gone. You're cut. And that's just it, you know? And we're moving on and we're building more stable foundations for ourselves, whether that's in love, finances, career, whatever it is. We're becoming more stable because we're so in tune right now with this letting go and this death energy for new things to come in. Four of Wands, this is celebration. This is wins. This is, we did it, you know, congratulations, we're here, you know, and no one can take this away from us because we've built. This is a card of building and stability. Four, again, a stable number. This is victory. This is celebrations in the sense of getting something accomplished. We accomplished, we've gotten this far, yay, you know. That's the energy I'm feeling for that. And then we have Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands talks about initiating, getting out there. This is a very Aries energy. Aries is ruled by Mars, so it's a very fiery, action-oriented card. We're in the mix. We're doing things. We're out. We're getting it. We're hungry. Like I said, we're chasing after. I don't want to use the word chase because I feel like when you chase things, they repel against you. But we're taking action. We're taking steps forward, which is going to move us forward. We're moving. I'll put it that way. We're not chasing anything, but we're moving. I feel like moving through this energy very well, and to a point where we can actually see things manifesting and happening in our lives. And it's a beautiful energy. Last card is the Five of Cups, right? So Five of Cups is like, okay, and I'm going to break this down into like the 4 weeks. These 4 weeks of November, even though it's not all Scorpio season, but you know, as we know, this energy is very fluid. So these 4 energies are moving throughout these weeks. So I feel like we're going, you know, tapping into this Scorpio energy right now, getting acclimated with the death and rebirth and things dying and coming back to life and, you know, being reborn the way we want to in the first week. And then the second week is like, okay, whew, we did it. Or whatever week it is, you know, ooh, we did it. We got through this, you know, really tough period. And now we're like gearing up for the celebration, gearing up to feel good. And then the third week is like we're in it, you know, we're gone with it, we're running, what do they say? Balls to the wall, but they also say like something in the wind. I forget that saying, but like it's in the wind, you know, like we're just gone with it. And fourth week, or wherever this energy lies, it could be at the beginning of the month. I know I had a lot of disappointments in this first week of Scorpio season, like a lot of truths coming out that really disappointed me because I had such high hopes for certain situations in my life, and I was really disappointed by some people around me. This could be family, friends, co-workers, whatever it is. You just, there's a sense of disappointment this month, on an emotional level. Five of Cups is disappointment, grief, sorrow, you know, very sad, deep energies. I definitely felt that in the beginning of this month. So you'll be feeling it somewhere in here, but this sense of like emotional, like, I can't believe that this didn't work out or this happened, or, you know, it's a very disappointing energy. And but it doesn't come in vain. I feel like it's disappointment, but it's like, you know what, I needed to see that in order to truly let the situation go, or let the person go on where they needed to. So it's like it's a sadness, but it's like it needed to happen, you know. It is what it is. So I feel like we're working with these energies again: rebirth, death, celebration, movement, action, emotional disappointment. But you know, that's what else can you expect in Scorpio season? It is the phoenix, it is the rising from the ashes, it is this beautiful death. You know how they say death can be beautiful. You ever seen a dead rose, a black rose? It's beautiful, absolutely like breathtaking. Every time I see a dead rose, I'm like, wow, this is so beautiful. But it's dead, you know. It's essentially lifeless, and there's still beauty in it. So it's like finding that balance of the beauty in our life and the things that need to die, but it's still a beautiful transition. So appreciating that and sitting in that energy this month. We have B here. B talks about shared responsibility, shared hard work paying off for those who have been working together and working with the collective and benefiting the collective and themselves. And we're working a lot of with that energy. Jupiter is about to go into our opposite sign of Sagittarius, and from my understanding, what happens is that our relationships, as Gemini suns, get a boost of the Jupiterian energy, because it's like an aligning, a balancing of the relationships in our life. And a lot of us have gone through a lot in terms of our relationship with family, lovers, friends over the past long time, okay? Long time. We've been learning these lessons, and I feel like it's finally time to apply them in a very mature way. It takes a certain type of maturity for you to accept death. It takes a certain type of maturity to accept death. Yeah. For those of you who have had someone close to you die, you know that it makes you, it forces you to be mature. It forces you to make decisions. Now you can choose not to be mature and to really let that grief process take you all the way out of pocket. But some of us are forced to be mature. Some of us are forced to grow up, you know, in a way, in an emotional way that we weren't ready for, especially when the death of something you weren't expecting happens. Some of us may have had time to prepare for this letting go in our lives, but others of us may not. So it's like a period of acceptance and maturity, and the things that you have been working on, the people that you've been working with, they'll be able to share in your glory after this death process, you know, after you get through the grief of letting go of so much over all of these years and months and however long you've been going through that grieving, letting go process. those who have been there for you during that letting go and that initial grief process, from the time it happened to the time that you're finally accepting, they will be able to celebrate with you. You'll be able to celebrate with the people that are celebrating you and your rebirth. So it's a beautiful time. It really is, to share and to be celebrating with those who are celebrating with you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the world. The world card is completion. Simply completion. And the cycle is completed, Geminis. And we're heading for a whole new cycle now, you know. We've gone from 1 to 10 and back again, and here we are. And I just want everyone this month to appreciate where they've come from, that which they've had to let go of and let die in their lives, wherever that may be, to really appreciate where you came from this month and to appreciate that and celebrate life. You know how they say, we don't want to come to this funeral and be all sad. We want to celebrate life. We don't want to mourn anymore. And I feel like we're moving out of that state this month of like mourning all the time and having that innate sadness, dimming our light and losing our light because of the lessons we've had to learn in our lives and the people we've had to let go and the situations we had to accept. Now is the time to just be again, live again, rejoice again, celebrate life. We get to celebrate life. Finally, we get to celebrate life. Finally, we get to celebrate life. And it's like, I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever. I've been through hell and back. And I feel like there's some last little things that we've needed to see in this season for all of its nastiness and grossness. And, that's what I feel like Scorpios, every sign has two sides to them, but that Scorpio energy of like showing you the truth in this really grotesque way. It's like you had to see the depths of the thing in order to overcome the thing and to now rise above the thing. So we're continuing to rise. I'm so happy for us. I feel like I'm very serious right now, but it's just like I'm very calm. I'm very confident in like having everything that I could possibly need and knowing how to use it and knowing how to work it and knowing how to treat people in my life and knowing what I don't need in my life. And I'm just ready to let it play out how it's gonna be. We're here. This is destiny. This is fate. It is what it is. And I just feel like this very serene, calm feeling like, okay, I have everything I need now. So, Geminis, I love you. Go live your best life. Celebrate your life. Do you. Take the lessons you've learned and the things you've had to let go of and accept and use all of your tools and resources and fill your cup up and share it with the world. I love us so much. Happy Scorpio season, Gemini, and take care.